Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Channel 108, your source for random market news. I'm your host, NSD. Today, we shall be discussing the topic of aliens invading or landing on Earth. Today, I am with two very special guests, Mu- Mustafa Mandalı and Muhammed Aziz Yadigar. Welcome, gentlemen, to our show.
Thanks for inviting us for the fourth time. It's a pleasure for us.
Yes. Is it fourth?
Yes, it's fourth.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should just get right to the topic. So you see, if aliens landed on Earth, what is the first thing you would want to ask them?
Which one of us will answer the first?
You can start,
Well,
Aziz.
Okay. Uh, I probably wonder how are their daily life, what they do in their free times, and what's their civilizations look like. I will ask them this. Yeah.
well, okay, it is an interesting side to look at. Well, Mustafa Mandalı, what do you think?
I will ask them if they are. What will I ask? I'll probably ask them about their planets.
Well, an interesting and a similar choice too. It is, I think, the common thing to ask them where they came from.
Yes,
Well,
probably.
this is all well and good, but should humans try to communicate with aliens or should we just leave them alone since they might be a threat to us?
I mean, they come to our planet, so we should interact with them and ask them why they are here, because they are just maybe on a vacation or they are just here for some purposes. So I think we need to learn them, or this could be dangerous for us.
Yes, I agree. We shouldn't ghost them.
Right? Well, it is important, and a wise guy has said that knowledge is power, so it makes sense. So, we all want to imagine how aliens would look like, but do you ever think that aliens could imagine how we look like too? So, how do you think they imagine us as looking like?
I think they imagine we are uh, their homelands creatures, like uh, they just wonder that we will look like the things they see in their home planets, but a little bit differences. And like we think the aliens like sea creatures. Some of them has I don't know the name, but the octopuses things and
Tentacles.
yeah, tentacles. And sometimes we just think them they are look scary, not like us. But I don't think if they are real, they wouldn't think like that. Like I said, they would they would imagine and they would they would imagine based on their homeland creatures. It's my answer.
Yeah, makes sense. What about you?
I think they changed alien to alien. I mean, humanoid aliens will think us as humanoid creatures, or different alien types, forms, like the one in the alien movie.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph. Will think us as more scary creature.
Well, yes, as humans, we tend to imagine aliens as creatures that look like us, but just with different parts or different colors. And a lot of uh, movies or games usually exaggerate when thinking of aliens. Make them big and scary and weird looking. But to aliens, we are the aliens, so they probably think like us. Well, Um, a, a common trope in movies is that aliens are far more civilized and more advanced than us. So, do you think they will be more advanced, and why do you think that?
Uh, in our topic, we are talking about the invasion or the landing of aliens to our planet. So we didn't do such a thing like this. We didn't visit a alien planet, but if they did, this means they are more advanced than us because they have the technology to do it. They have the spaceships or the technology of teleportation, maybe, to visit us, to find us, and this means they are more advanced, especially on technology, than us, I think.
Mhm.
I agree with
Makes sense.
Aziz. We didn't even go to the all planets in our solar system, but the aliens that we're talking about changed galaxies. So I don't think all aliens is more civilized than us, but the ones that came to us definitely more civilized.
Well, maybe they are like in the moon or something, but we just haven't found them yet. So it might be just that they got lucky and found us before we found them. But
But
that
this is
is an
very
interesting thing.
unlikely, I think.
Yeah, it could be since we kind of like saw like the entire galaxy, but it is still a possibility. So there is a common conception about aliens that they come to our home planet to invade us, to enslave us. So do you think they will be evil?
If we sympathize the situation, we would be evil, I think, to aliens. We would gather their resources, we would harm them probably. So it's very likely that they will do these things to us as well, but not definitely. Maybe a little bit chance to be they are maybe good. I want to say that, but I don't think this is. I think if they come visit us, they would have some purposes or they will do something to us. So I give a 70% of change to be evil of them, I think.
Uh, a life form that changed galaxies visiting other planets can do it can do that without exploiting other planets and other life forms. So they probably try to invade us and exploit our planet and us.
Well, that is a common answer, and it is probably likely since, like you said, they probably couldn't achieve this advancement without exploitations of others. So it is a possibility. But if these aliens did come with evil intentions, are all aliens evil, or are there anti-invasion aliens too?
I think if they are intelligent like us, so if they visited us, they need to be intelligent as us. So probably they would have ideologies like we do because it's a common thing in the between the species like us. So I would agree that they would have some good ones and evil ones, but like I said, the evil ones would be the most part, I think. And talking about their intentions, I think, like I said before, it would be for some gathering some resources or using and stealing our ideas of technology. Maybe they didn't have something we found, and this could be helpful to them, so they would want it. Or more water, maybe if they have the water problem, if they need water. So this would be my answer, I think.
There will be some good aliens, but not important. Like in their people, in their nation, there will be some activists leftist, good aliens, but they won't be going to the other planets.
No, makes sense. Probably the invasion forces are the ones that come to our planet to, invade. But since they are intelligent life forms, there are probably those that rebel against their own government. Since not everyone can be the same, and there will always be differences, and there will be always an odd one out. So that was all the time we had for today. Thank you both for joining our show again. And uh,
Thank you for
that
inviting.
is, yes, it is our pleasure. And thank you all for watching. Now for commercial.